does he? I fucking hit this guy with the fucking ult, and he's hit me like full. Like what?
I don't think of it like that, but I definitely think there's literally no point in having Panic on your team if you're not going to let Panic play how Panic excels, right? It's like...
I said Chelsea was hacking. No, I never said he was hacking. I said he was cheating because he was using Steam config to tap strafe on controller. It was cheating. You weren't allowed to do it in comp, and then they completely removed it from the game, like shortly after. You can't even do it anymore. But yeah, he was like tap strafing while... I don't even know how the fuck he like found out about that, because he was like brand new. I think he was like pretty new to the game, and he was already using it. So I don't know how the fuck he knew about it.
Wig is the biggest zero hater? I mean, I just think Wig doesn't mind being outspoken right now, but I mean, I won't lie. I don't like the decision that they made either. I don't think it's the right decision for that team, but that they won't agree with me either. I'm just not going to go out there and make a big deal about it and be like, it's the downfall of Liquid. Like, I don't think of it like that, but I definitely think there's literally no point in having Panic on your team if you're not going to let Panic play how Panic excels, right? It's like, imagine you pick up frickin' Hal, and then Hal's just on Caustic every fucking game. Like, Hal isn't going to look like Hal on Caustic every fucking game, you know what I mean? So, it kind of just is like, at that, like, I'm not saying like Panic should get dropped. I'm just saying they picked up the wrong player. Like, they needed an anchor player or like a recon player, because Zero wants the role that can like control the team. Slash Capreme wants the role that Zero can control the team a little bit better, right? They'll have their own reasons that we will never know, and like that's more than enough. Like that's all you need to know. They have their reasons. Those are very good players. End of story, right? It just sucks that they picked up, like, at the time, in my opinion, like, the best altered player or, like, one of the best fraggers in the world. And then, like, he just didn't get to play what he excelled at. So, I think that's a bummer. I'm sure they think that's a bummer, too. It's just not how they decided they wanted to play the game. And they still had great chances to win the land, as far as I understand it. So, it's definitely, like, it's not as doom and gloom as it may seem. It's just differences in opinions of how to use the how to use the chess pieces you got.
Watching, low ground.
On the right side, they're zipping.
Much up. I'm trying to live. No,
Someone's bottom right.
Bring me.
Drop the pot, drop.
What?
Grappling on you, last. On you. Grab on the high.
What the fuck?
Get on.
Charging shields.
Okay, on you.
Ramp. Don't on your left.
Like, how does he? I fucking hit this guy with the fucking ult, and he's hit me like full. Like what? I just hit this guy at Zuni with the axe ult, and he like hit me for like 100 something midair. How?
Created the buff I died there too.
Did no one else fucking shoot the axle that I ulted?
I couldn't see it. I was there from the beginning. You guys were literally two.
Well, I swear to God, I've axle ulted this kid, and he's hit every single bullet going up in the fucking air. Like how? He's not even streaming. The fuck? Is that even the real guy? I would love to see that from his POV. Guy hit me for like 120, just hip firing.
What was he using?
R9, I think. I don't even know.
He streams though.
He's not streaming. I just fucking checked his shit. Yeah, I don't think there should be any fucking world that the guy can hit me with the same damage as me when he's getting propelled 3 floors up in the air. Like, it's actually retarded. There should be literally 0 world that he hits me at all to crack me. That's actually insane.
A few moments later.
How much did you hit me for, Jimmy? 120 something? Yeah, that was retarded. Actually, like, that actually pissed me off.
Walking for suckers.
Like, actually the dumbest shit I've ever seen. That's even, like, fucking possible. Yeah, literally. Like, the fight shouldn't even been close. You should have hit me for literally nothing, and I would have just ran at you and killed you. But instead, we've traded, and I can't run at you because your randoms are, like, gonna shoot me in the side. Like, that was actually stupid as Yeah, he has,
I'm gonna hit you if you can.
he has a gold laser, apparently, and it was Zuni. And he's hit me for like 120, fully up in the fucking air, hip fire.
I've enhanced my weapon.
While he got hit by my axle.
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot.
Al, can you drop that ulted cell?
Yeah,
I'm looking for KP now.
I have to fuse ult
They're
that.
staring at us.
This is a really good fuse ult.
100, one.
One.
Hey, we need care back too. We need care back too.
They're gonna get it. I killed one.
Okay,
They're so low there. They're so low there. Just focus. I get
Can we
KP.
cross? One knock. Guys, we should cross and kill this.
Yeah,
Our side is fucking terrible.
yeah. We're getting droned right now.
Come.
I'm coming.
He's
I'm
getting
getting
charged
on the back.
Al, take my armor.
I have no bit. I need a medi.
Okay.
Drop him, Medi.
Dropping. I dropped on. On.
On us. What the
100,
fuck?
100.
No, dead.
Nice.
I'm knocked down.
Hold knock for our back. For our back.
Holding back. Is it possible to get that full kill? That was a wraith.
That guy's running. You're good.
Cracked. One. I'm rising. Hold.
You gotta shoot that guy up.
I don't know where the drone is right now. I killed that guy on the rocket
Okay,
ahead.
we have to cross, bro.
We have to kill this.
Tom, cross. I'm gonna queue through here.
I killed him. He's eating my Q. He's cock sacred. You can kill that guy.
Got to
He took it down.
He dropped.
He took it up.
He's back up.
One.
Just kill him.
He's gonna die if he goes back up.
Move.
They res the wraith. You're gonna have to go to the rock next. Oh, get the full.
Just get the KP.
I can't.
You're getting grabbed by the Wraith team.
Above you as well.
Bro, like.
I couldn't, like, I was trying to cross on your pacing and I couldn't. I was getting droned and shot in the back the whole time. I could never see the drone. I was like looking up, spinning around, trying to find the fucking thing, and it's just not on my screen. I couldn't hear it either.
To be honest.
I'll be honest, dude. I think this right here is like, I mean, this is just like, this is just like lower level IGLing is all it is. Okay, so it's like, I mean, you could blame Sacred for this game because he IGLs instead of letting them come up with a play, which is like fine. But sometimes you just have to make the calls what you think is right, and this is how you learn. But like,
They're so low there. Just focus.
when you see all of this fighting going on over here, and you know that one team has your whole back, what does that mean? Okay, if we decide to try to go from this point to this point, and one team has our back, they are going to mirror us. Are we able to cross from this point to this point completely safely without dying in the back? Okay, the answer is no. Okay, then that means we can't do it. Okay, can these teams kill us in the spot that we're playing? Yes. Can this team kill us in the spot that we're playing with this team? Yes. Okay, now we're pinched, right? Which means that we have to kill one. And if we can't cross over here, then what's the actual answer? Tack through this rock and take a really uncomfortable 3v3. But at least if you win this 3v3, you have a spot and you can still wipe this side of zone. You might get thirded by building, but at least you're making a play that could keep your game going forward. Whereas the play that they called and the play they tried to make, their game will inevitably end no matter what. There's no world where they open across this entire fucking street and then make it here and then tack up on this team without dying in the back or dying in the front in the pinch. It's just not possible. It's not how the game plays. Right? They would need some crazy luck to go their way. So it's like, it's kind of like learning how to IGL is like understanding all of these variables in the moment and then making the right decision. And the right decision by far is just turning around. Yeah. No, you can alter tack through this ledge. He did it later in the VOD, but you just would have to cross the whole thing without dying in the back or dying in the front, and you're just never going to be able to do that.
KP. Cross. One.
But like, honestly, not a bad game. Outside of the early game fighting, the early game fighting was like pretty messy. Like it should have been a lot better, to be honest. Like it should have been cleaner, more decisive. Like there should have been kills coming out of that, I guess is what I'm thinking. And then the end game was like really good. They just made the wrong decision. But anyway, I mean that's the Nemesis VOD. I mean when you watch the Nemesis VOD, honestly, they're not bad at all. They're just learning, and like that's the biggest issue. Like there's so many games here that are just them learning how to IGL, and it's not like they're not a good team or they don't work well together. They communicate insanely effective. Alb to Sacred, Sacred to Alb, Skittle to everyone, the whole 9 yards. It's amazing communication. They get in a lot of amazing spots. They just don't know how to play the game yet. I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean like when you watch these VODs, like there's so many moments where they say go forward where they need to slow down. Or there's so many moments where they have a spot and then they misplay how to play the spot, right? And a lot of that comes down to getting reps in and, you know, making those mistakes and learning. And in a lot of their, once they die, like their talk after they die, they knew a lot of the mistakes that they made, right? And they were able to talk about them right away in a very calm demeanor majority of the time. Like there's nothing really bad in this VOD where you watch it and you're like, ew, like what the fuck? Like when you watch the Falcons VOD, there's a couple, and Falcons did way better than NMSS. There's a couple moments in the Falcons VOD where you're like, what the f did I just watch? Like, genuinely. But like their VOD is dead ass, just like, oh, made a mistake. You just played it wrong. Yeah. So like, I don't know, like I feel bad because it's not even like they played terrible or anything like that. It's just like they just are learning. It's like one thing if you have like Hal on your team or Zero on your team and you're like making these mistakes because they should know better or even like dropped or somebody, right? But that's not the situation here. So you just gotta hope that they fucking take it on the chin, learn, and do better next time. There's just so many learning mistakes. Here's something I want to bring up before I actually don't know what happens with the rest of our game, but I want to say this. This is very similar to the situation that we reviewed with ALGS in the previous game. This happens to me as well. You'll watch it in Hal's VOD, Zero VODs. It happens to all IGLs. There's moments where you're like in panic and frenzy, and there has to be someone on your team, whether it's an IGL or it doesn't matter who it is. Somebody on your team has to say, hey guys, let's take a deep breath. Let's reset comms. What are we doing? What are we trying to achieve? And when you stay in this state of frenzy, usually what happens is people actually don't full heal. I know it sounds weird, but there's a real correlation there. Usually people aren't full health when you're calling plays. Usually plays aren't as clear and thought through as they could be, all because you're in like this constant state of panic, like frenzy that kind of like never ends. Even though your game has naturally calmed down, you don't, and you still feel really overwhelmed, right? And like you'll notice that here, where like it still feels like really crazy, and then they're gonna force a play, right? Yeah, that's not bad. That ain't bad at all. I don't think that's bad at all. It just sucks because like Falcons definitely should have won the land in the last game. And then when Falcons choke, then Zeddy should definitely win the land. And then Zeddy chokes. And then Unlimit actually wins the land. And then like we all know that Sentinels had a chance to win the land on the train tracks game. They fucking absolutely shit their pants when they needed to play big. They played way too small, right? And then like we all know that I had a chance or two to win the land, but Sacred's nades are like insane, right? Zeta Division choked the 3v3 versus Unlimit. So, like, I don't know. It's fucking pretty crazy. Outside of, like, I don't think Reject, RRQ, Wolves, or AG, I can't think of one moment where they were like, oh, they could win the land. But outside of that, like, the other 9 teams were like, wow, they probably should have won the land from that position, but something happened, right? It's actually just crazy, dude. It's all just so crazy.